This is Cerebral Cinema. Movies of the mind.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents I Love the Mystery. Morse adventure thriller, Temple of Vampires.
Folks, my only comment is this Lake Nicaragua is nothing to sneeze at.
Quite a body of water, all right.
Where are we now?
Well, Hermie, over on our right is Lake Nicaragua.
Uh-huh.
And those snow-capped mountains on our left are the Whoppies.
And what's down below us?
Jungles, my fine young stowaway.
Are tigers and bears in them?
Well, I don't know about tigers and bears, but there's plenty of spotted panthers and snakes.
Not to mention a few alligators and wild Indians.
Indians? Is there Indians?
And how? With paint on their faces and bows and arrows up both sleeves.
What sleeves?
Could we go down there?
Hey, I hope not.
Oh, couldn't we, fella?
No, I'm afraid not. And looky, how about you calling me Doc, which is my name?
All right, Doc. Why can't we go down, Doc?
Well, didn't you just hear Sonny say she didn't want to?
Oh, Sonny's a girl.
Hey, listen, Hermie. Do you have to keep throwing that up to me?
Well, you are a girl, ain't you?
Well, can I help it?
Girls ain't good for very much, not like men.
I say the lad has a philosophy about women, apparently.
And I suppose you agree with it.
Well, no, did I say so?
I don't like that dirty laugh.
Well, what's your name, fella?
I'm Reggie York.
Huh. I don't like that name very well.
Don't you now?
Yeah. What's yours?
Mine? You can call me Sonny.
Okay. What's his, that fella over there?
That's Jack.
He don't like me, does he?
You don't think so?
Jack? Why, of course he does.
No, he don't. He don't talk to me.
Now, you hear that, Jack?
Hmm?
You asleep?
No.
Hermie here says you won't talk to him.
Did he?
Oh, Jack, Hermie's a good little guy.
I don't doubt it.
Well, look at what's come over Jack. Looks like he's got a fit of molly grubbles. And all on account of Hermie.
Are you piloting this ship?
That's right, I am, Matt.
How about keeping your mind on the controls?
Hey, you have got it bad, haven't you?
Say, what does a fella do when he wants to rest in an aeroplane?
Getting tired?
Huh? Who said anything about getting tired? Men don't get tired.
That's right, Hermie, but men do have to rest sometimes.
Sure. That's what I mean.
Well, you see that blanket on the floor back there?
Yeah?
Well, when I need a rest, I go back and lie down on that.
Is it okay for me?
It most certainly is, any time you feel like it.
Thanks. I guess I will.
Jack,
Yes?
you don't like kids?
Sure.
Then what's the matter?
Did anyone say there was something the matter?
Oh, but Jack, it's just as you said. The minute we reach San Jose, we can turn him over to the American consul.
That's right.
Then why cut him dead for the 3 or 4 hours he's with us?
Maybe it's the kid and maybe it isn't. All I know is that something's wrong.
Wrong? Just what are you driving at, Jack?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
Mean you smell trouble, fella?
Yeah.
You hear that, Reg?
Quite, and I don't like it a little bit.
What's the matter with you folks?
Well, it ain't nothing to be laughed at. When Jack smells trouble, it means something.
Oh, what are you talking about? You mean you boys are superstitious?
Premonitions. Men who live by their wits stay alive by paying attention to their hunches.
Oh, for Pete's sake. We find a 7-year-old boy stowed away on the plane, and immediately everybody acts like the end of the world has come.
How does the instrument board look, Jack?
Nothing out of kilter here.
How far would you judge we are from the lake?
25 miles, I guess, offhand. I've been keeping a middle course about halfway between the mountains and the lake.
Uh-huh. How about getting over nearer the lake?
You say so.
But, Jack, what's that for? It takes us off our course.
Well, if we had to make a sudden landing, we'd have a better chance along the shore.
Jack, are you being serious?
I don't know any more than you do.
Oh, I think this is a lot of nonsense.
How much altitude, Doc?
Upwards to 3,000.
Well, that's plenty. Mind if I take the controls?
They're yours, son. You're welcome to them. Come on, slide in.
Thanks.
Well, I wish I knew what this was all about.
Look, Sonny, A good nose for trouble has saved our skins more times than I can count on my 10 fingers.
That's quiet. When Jack says there's something in the wind, keep your peepers open.
Oh, Reggie?
Yes, Jack?
Get out the maps and look over the towns in this area.
Before you can say Jack Robinson.
Oh, and Reggie?
Yes?
When you've finished with them, put them back in your pocket where they're safe.
It's as good as done.
You know, I ain't seen Jack worried like this, and I don't know when.
Why does he want Reggie to put the maps in his pocket?
Well, just for instance, supposing we was to crack up and the plane was to burn.
Doc, what do you mean?
Well, nothing. Only if we were to be left on foot, these maps would be mighty handy to have to know which way to head to.
But you mean we're in danger of cracking up?
Sugar, if we knew what was the matter, we wouldn't, well, we'd be doing something about it, not sitting here talking.
And it's all based on... just on Jack's feelings?
Every smidgen of it.
Nearest I can make out, the closest town is about 50 miles on the other side of the lake.
Well, that don't do us a precious lot of good on this side.
Yes, I know it.
Nothing on this side at all?
Nothing on the map. I suppose there must be villages, but not important enough to show here.
And supposing there are, what good's a village?
Well, any port in a storm is a good motto. I'll go up and tell Jack what I've found.
Wow. Isn't this pleasant?
All part of the game, Sonny. You asked for it.
Yeah. You want to make a bet?
Well, I admit I do like my gambling.
I'll bet you $5 we land in San Jose on schedule and no trouble.
Hey, Sugar, don't say that.
Oh, why not?
Well, haven't we got enough trouble without you throwing up a challenge like that?
Honest to goodness, Doc. You and your Texas superstitions.
You don't get it, Sonny. It isn't superstition. That's how a soldier of fortune stays alive, being one jump ahead. It's part of our job to see what's coming. Now, we've all been doing it so long, it's about like, well, a sixth sense or second nature to us.
You don't mind if I think you're a little bit nuts.
No, you go right ahead.
Oh, you give me the willies. It's all so silly.
Well, maybe it isn't that. Oh, what'd Jack have to say, Reggie?
Just shrugged and said we were out of luck if anything went wrong now.
No towns or nothing, huh?
No?
Reggie, are you as obsessed with this evil eye rubbish as Doc is?
Evil eye?
Well, whatever you want to call it.
But what's so unnatural or out of this world about a premonition?
You don't think there's anything wrong with it?
Not at all. Something in Jack is simply tuned a bit finer than in the rest of us. Or put it this way, his unconscious has picked up something that isn't apparent to the rest of us.
What do you mean, picked up something?
Well, if Jack doesn't know, how would I?
But you must have something in mind. What could his unconscious pick up that the rest of us don't get?
Well, just for instance, the rhythm of the engines, the vibration of the propellers, or of the wings. Something so slightly off normal that even his conscious mind doesn't get it. And yet it's registered in that subconscious instinct that warns of impending danger.
Or again, it might be the weather. Maybe he got a whiff of a storm.
And his instinct for approaching danger has been so much more highly developed than ours that he'd get it before we did.
That's it.
Well, at least that makes some sense.
Where do you think you'd be going?
Back to see how Hermie the hitchhiker's doing.
Most likely he'll be asleep.
If he is, he should have something over him.
Well, anyway, we're doing all right so far.
How you mean?
Jack's maneuvered us right along the lake shore. Looks to be places to land in an emergency.
Looks it from up here. But what'll it be like when we get down there?
You think maybe those clear places might be swamps?
That or quicksand, if not worse.
Just the same, it would beat landing in the top of a tree.
Not if the swamps were wriggling with alligators, which sometimes they are.
That's a jolly thought.
And that's one thing that Doc Long's mother never intended, for him to end up in the stomach of no alligator. Oh, Sonny, is he asleep?
Poor little tiger. All tuckered out.
Can you imagine a little kid like that taking what comes without a whimper?
A soldier of fortune in the making, I say. The heart of a freebooter.
He looks like he had plenty of pushing around in his 7 years at that.
Yeah, I was noticing. He could do with some feeding up.
It took plenty of intestinal fortitude to stay hidden back in that luggage compartment for 10 hours.
No kidding. A boy who can feel like that.
There it comes.
Reggie, you mean...
Fasten yourself to your seat.
But she's caught on all right again, Jack.
I don't know what she's going to do. Fasten your seatbelt. Hold the kid to your left, Jack.
Just a minute, I'll get him.
Here, Sonny, I'll show you how to fasten yourself in.
It's going to be bad.
I don't know. There. That'll keep you from getting tossed around.
Sorry to be busting up your nap, Hermie.
Where are we now?
The jungle's still down below us.
In Indians?
Yeah, I'll bet there are. Here, I'll buckle me in and then hold you on my lap.
I'm too old to be held on people awful flap.
This is just to keep you from getting bounced on your ear.
We're losing altitude fast.
Well, the closer we get to the ground with the help of the engines, the less we'll bounce. You glad you came, Sonny?
Yeah, doggone it. No matter what happens, I'm glad I came.
That's the old fight talk.
That's all I can do. You're fastened in.
Let her rip, Jack. We're ready for anything you've got for us.
Are we going down?
That's right, Hermie.
How will we see Indians?
If that's all you see, fella, you're going to be the luckiest little boy in the world.
He's got a landing place picked out. Looks pretty good, too.
Tell him not to hit any alligators.
We're going down awful fast, ain't we?
That's right, Hermie. And it's not going to be long now. Hang on to me like everything, Hermie.
Oh, golly.
Hey, that's better than the shoots even.
Anybody hurt?
And why would we be hurt? That's about the prettiest piece of landing an airship as anybody's ever going to see. Anybody got any idea where we are?
I say, take a look out the window.
Holy jumping catfish.
What is it, Doc?
A doggone cathedral.
Cathedral?
Good Lord, a New York skyscraper rising right up out of the jungle.
Further adventures of Jack, Doc, and Reggie will come to you at this same hour. I Love a Mystery, written and directed by Carlton E. Morse, comes to you Monday through Friday, featuring Russell Thorson as Jack, Jim Bowles as Doc Long, and Tony Randall as Reggie York, with Mercedes McCambridge as Sonny, Louis Van Ruten as Manuel, and Sarah Fussell as Hermie. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Cerebral Cinema hopes you have enjoyed this movie of the mind.